All right. Now, how is this different than photobiomodulation? Something that we hear about a lot.
There is no physical component to scalar energy. It's not a photon, which has been shown to have mass. It's not an electron. Scalar energy is massless. I believe it is a divine energy. It's an essence. It's a consciousness, if you will, as opposed to any other type of energy. If it's of the electromagnetic spectrum, it has some type of mass, and it has a limit of 186,000 miles per second as far as the speed. So if you take all that into consideration, electromagnetic energy is limited. Scalar energy is everywhere. It's an omnipresence. It's not limited by space and time, speed. So if you take all that into consideration, electromagnetic energy is limited. Scalar energy is everywhere. It's an omnipresence. It's not limited by space and time. And on planet Earth, the electromagnetic spectrum is predominant. And this is why we observe death and disease and decay. If we lived in an environment of 100% scalar energy, there would not be death. You would be eternal. There would be no degradation of signal. There would not be any confusion or any disorder, so to speak. So you could see why I want the world to shift to a scalar energy paradigm, free energy, clean from the sun and the stars. And this download of energy, this administration of energy is life enhancing. It's enhanced my lifestyle incredibly, to the point that I think I have slowed down my aging process.
Obviously. Obviously. All right. So Tom, how does this work? I'm sure everybody listening and watching is like, all right, how do you harness this though? How do you take the energy from the sun and the stars? Tell us how you're actually doing it.
It's the engineering feat of Dr. Hieronymus and Nikola Tesla. And I will also add, I'm working with a brilliant engineer. And we have developed scalar energy instruments that harness that spectrum of energy. This is not a movement of electrons. It's the omnipresence. Scalar energy is the essence of the universe. And it's quite subtle. In order to be able to harness this energy, my living room is filled with scalar energy, but you have to harness it. And that's the key. That's the very quiddity of the matter.
And how do you do that?
By technology.
By a physical machine, like a physical piece of equipment, is what you're saying, that you built.
Yes, that's correct. This is a scientific advancement.
Okay.
I have scalar energy instruments that harness that energy. So these are scientific instruments that introduce to the world this concept of scalar energy, which is another spectrum of energy. And it's taken me a lifetime to perfect this and then to use it to be able to demonstrate that this has health benefits. So with that in mind, we're at the state of the science, so to speak, where I'm now willing and ready to pronounce my discoveries to the world. That's why I take this occasion with you, and I thank you, Amy. I want to show the world the merit of this technology.